Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to the unveiling of the FKF Electoral Board. So on behalf of recently concluded FKF SGM, the members unanimously adopted to have, we've had a couple of meetings to formally unveil them and give them the mantle to lead the FKF electioneering process. So I'll just say a quick introduction and then welcome the chairman of the board to come before you and give his opening remarks. So the board met, and Hesbon will elaborate this, and chose Hesbon Owila to be the board chair, and Alfred Nganga are members. And so they will lead us in the process of the FKF elections. So with those few remarks, Chair, please come and say your opening remarks. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, Barry, for introducing me. And the board has been a day that we've been waiting for. I know a number of you have been anxious, waiting for the unveiling of the board. The response that we gave you, we told you that we also new into this. I think in Kenya there is this interesting situation where people expect elections to be carried out efficiently, but there is no university where elections everywhere are very emotive. And therefore, even as we were getting into this board, we had to take our time to understand what is it that we are getting. We have sat down, we have understood the whole process, we've known each other, and we are happy that the contact and to see that this process runs to its conclusion. I know this is not a day for making elaborate speeches, but just allow me to say three key things. One, allow me to talk about what it means to the contestants. And then three, allow me to talk about the commitment that you're making as a board. So what do these elections mean to Kenya? We need serious infrastructure to enjoy the game of football. Most of us played football along the streets, and it was enjoyable. So we understand that this moment, football is something that can offer a professional livelihood. We know football represents hope, and football in this country presents itself with the unveiling of this board. The elections will set the foundation for the future of our beloved sports. So to football fans in Kenya, we want them to know, and that is football fans and stakeholders, that we are committed as a team with the contestants. We understand that this election offers an opportunity for each and every in the Kenyan football. This is a platform to demonstrate their passion for the sport and their dedication to making a positive impact. And all of them are basically going to contribute to that, whether they win or not. It is through their participation and the participation of contestants who are represented here that we'll find leaders who will steer football towards excellence. And it is our belief as a board that all the contestants and their supporters will allow ideas, and only ideas, to contend. So much so that the best ideas, that is all the contestants or the contestants who will come out, have invested and probably will continue to invest heavily in this contest, and the onus therefore is on us as a board to ensure that at the end of the day, it will not be so much about who wins or loses as it will be about a just, transparent, and truly reflective will of. But what is our role? What have we seen ourselves as coming into this board to do? So as FKF placed upon us, we have met, we have exchanged ideas, and most importantly, we have unpacked the task ahead of us. And I can confidently say that the five of us are united in one common goal: to deliver. And you can count on us to deliver with your support, credible and verifiable. That is very key to us, that it's not just about an election that is free, fair, and transparent, but an election that anyone can look back to and say it was credible, and we can verify the credibility of the elections. We commit to uphold the highest standards of integrity and impartiality to ensure that every vote counts and every voice is heard. And I can officially say that the 5 of us are happy to be sitting in this board and will be more than happy to enjoy your support during this period. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman. Maybe we will go straight to questions.
Okay. Maybe I can sit as you feel the questions? Or you want me to stand here?
Guys, we agreed. We just take the first 6 questions.
Okay.
Yes. Done.
A question.
Okay, so you want me to take that? Or I take a couple of them? I think the task that we have before us is very demanding. And in case of any eventuality, you know, there's always need to ensure that a process does not get back to the beginning. So you put enough safety valves. So the whole process of getting an electoral board is very long. So there's the neck, and because of any eventuality, you won't want a board that has less than 5 people, and we will deliver be on hand in case the 5 membership that is required. So that's their role.
Morning to you and the entire board. 2 questions. Where will the board be based, and when do you expect to see the detailed roadmap?
So let me start with the second one. So in the next 3 days, we'll have everything on our website. So inside the next 3 days, that will be out. And then number 2, the board, the electoral board will be housed at Kandanda House. So there's a section that the FKF has graciously given to us, and it is within the remit team that will help us deliver.
From Radio 47, firstly deadlines for these elections, that such a board is launched, then how to communicate, more so the people in the 4th estate. How do we communicate to you? In any case.
So your first question was on timelines, yeah? Is there a deadline?
Yes. Do we have any timelines? Yeah. Because
yes, we have timelines. So we'll definitely have to deliver the details. Our projection is that before mid-December, we will be done with the elections at all the levels, and we'll have a new. So before 15th of DEC, that would be done, and hopefully, nothing will distract us from the timeline that we will release in the next 3 days. Indicators about, unless we have deliberated, the 5 of us, and come up with a definitive standpoint or position on something. So all of us, but not any of us will communicate, will from the chair. But it will not be the chair's opinion.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Craig Mulemi, Radio Africa. Now, just a quick one, maybe to some, and maybe a background of either.
Okay, so the role each is playing in the board. So I think all of us are playing, let me say, same role. The role, it's only that I have the privilege of being the chair of this board, so I will play the role of a chair. And then my friend, who is a learned friend, Marceline Sande, will be the secretary of the board. So she brings in that legal perspective. She's a lawyer and advocate of the High Court. So she comes in with that. And then, of course, if you look at the team has a diversity of, richness in terms of what they are bringing. So I don't know whether you want me to go into the granular details of what is their professional background, but there's that diversity. But I can speak for myself. I am a university professor, and I am a media and political
Royal Media Services. I have two questions in one. Number one of the people, or maybe the location or where the board is going to operate, where you have just told us that it will be happening, Canada House. So, do you think the location from where you have a question that you must be aware that there is a contestant again who is challenging the electoral code that should guide your operations? What is your comment about that?
Can comment on, because we've not been served. It could be just speculation in the media. So the veracity of what is going on is such thing. Secondly, your first question is very critical, the location of relations. And the due process. Where would we rather go? You know, it doesn't matter where we go, there'll still be questions. And I think for any contestant or aspirant outside there who is thinking of contesting, that space will be a space for the election. It is a space where we'll be interacting with all the contestants. And it is incumbent upon all those contestants to just interact with us and see what the space looks. Any particular individual, it is a space for ensuring that there is a credible election. And to allay any fears, all of us are professionals in different fields, and I think we are coming with a track record of experience that is built on credibility. We wouldn't settle on small things like location, that would dent our credibility. We've looked at all the options to provide for that location. The board has a responsibility to ensure that that location serves the interest of all the aspirants without any undue influence.
Maybe we take the last from Eric, then we finish. The last.
Okay.
Thank you so much.